It is I, the Keyblade's chosen one. Yes, look at this, guys. Oh man, my friend and his wife actually got me this for Christmas, and it's the fucking Kingdom Key. Look, it got the little Mickey insignia there. It was even made in China, which is very weird considering that I'm pretty sure Kingdom Hearts is a Japanese product. But here it is, the Kingdom Key. Like I said, it's a little off-colored, but that's all right. It's pretty cool replica, man. I really enjoy this. I was so happy to get this. I said I was gonna make like a better video of this, but I'm sure you guys can see it pretty well. It's not much to say about it. It's a nice little replica of the Kingdom Key, and it won't be leaving me anytime soon, okay? I am finally a Keyblade trainee! Yes, I'm gonna be a master soon. Alright, so let me actually get to what this video is actually about. Okay, so as you guys have noticed, it is December 31st, well, in some places. So it's time for New Year's, and I keep looking over here because there's actually, I'm actually looking at CNN, and there's actually some big fire going on right now, and of course, there always has to be some type of disaster. Like, you literally can't celebrate nowadays without some fucking terrorist group coming around and just trying to murder everybody, and it's disgusting. But we're gonna try to stay happy. We're gonna try to stay happy, especially on this channel. Okay, so let's talk about some movies real quickly. Right now I'm working on the top 10 best and worst movies list of the year. There are still some movies that I haven't seen yet. So I know a couple of people wanted certain reviews on certain movies, such as the Peanuts movie. I'm sorry, man. I might not be able to make a official review on that, but it could be in the top 10 best in movies list, best and worst movies list. Don't know which category it's gonna be yet because I haven't seen the movie. So until I actually get a chance to see the movie, there's a number of movies that I also haven't seen besides the Peanuts movie. That is Creed, which is at the movie theater, Hateful Eight, there was Ant-Man. I still haven't seen Ant-Man yet. Can you believe it? I haven't seen Ant-Man yet. So I know people have been like praising it, say, oh, it's good and stuff like that, and it does well and everything. I'm a little skeptical about seeing it. I don't know why. I've never been invested in Ant-Man whatsoever. But at the same time, I was never invested in Guardians of the Galaxy when it was a comic book. So when the movie came out, I thought it was freaking fantastic. I actually added it to my, I think it was like number 4 or number 3 on my best movies list of last year. Yeah, like literally right behind Birdman and The Imitation Game, which was such good movies. So, you know, Ant-Man could surprise me this year. Well, you know, you guys would know once it actually gets thrown on the list there and once I actually make the video for that. So recently I released a review for Star Wars The Force Awakens. No spoilers, by the way. I did my best to try to contain myself within that review. That's already going on my top 10 best movies list. Where is it gonna lie? Well, you'll see once I release the movie. Once I release the list. So besides just a few movies I haven't seen yet, it's not too bad. We got some really good movies this year. I saw at least about 20 or so, 20, 25 maybe. Some bad ones also in there. So the list for as far as like the worst movies of the year is possibly going to be a little bit higher than it was last year, which was about only 5. You know, I literally had to fish for like bad movies, and some of them I just couldn't stomach to the point where they had to make the list. But it was other ones which were kind of mediocre, and they wasn't necessarily bad, but I put them on the dishonorable mentions list that I created to showcase that these are movies that could have made the worst movies list, but just wasn't there. They didn't hit that total level of badness there. And it looks like it's 2016 in Australia, or is it Dubai or something? Dubai? Okay, so it seems like people are already celebrating New Year's. Guys, I hope your New Year's goes great. Oh yeah, and one other thing before I go. As far as comments and subscribers this year, and the years beforehand, thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, we had some bad apples mixed in with some of the good ones, and I had to end up banning someone from my channel, and I had to block their messages, just because the total negativity that they brought to the situation. They wasn't trying to debate. They were just trying to force their opinion on somebody else, causing a lot of frustration. And it mostly happened with the Batman vs Superman reaction trailer video that I did recently, a couple weeks ago. So, you know, I mean, guys, you're gonna get that, especially if you're doing videos on YouTube. I'm sure a lot of other people know what I'm talking about. It's unavoidable, but at the same time, you do have the power to separate yourself from those people, and that's what I'm going to do in 2016, okay? I'm not going to take all the bullshit, alright? And he's not the first person that I banned. I actually had to ban somebody else. I had to remove their comments because they used the N-word. So, you know, stuff like that, not going to be tolerated on my channel, especially on 2016. So I'm going to try to change some things around. I'm going to have to put some videos on approval comment rating, ones that I think that are going to be controversial, just to really stop a lot of the hatred that's going around. If you want to prove your point, that's fine, but I want to have a respectable debate about it. Be civil. Please, for the love of God. I know it's hard for YouTube commenters to be civil, but please be civil. And I know a lot of them aren't even going to watch this video, so they won't even know that I'm actually saying this, and they're just going to do whatever the hell they want. Which is fine, you know, and I will correct them appropriately. That's just how it's going to be, and for 2016, and I'm already starting that. Okay, so that was a bit of a downer. Let's go back to the positives, alright? So, movies, I'm watching them right now. I'm trying to catch up with all the movies for 2015. I just seen Hotel Transylvania 2. I just seen Everest, the Everest movie. I'm already going to tell you guys where those lie. I kind of liked the first Hotel Transylvania, and it seems like this one is doing a pretty good job too. There's also a few other movies that I have to see, the ones that I named earlier, and once I get through that, then all set, I'm going to work on the list. I will possibly have the list. I go back to class on January 21st. I go back to college to take my last class ever. Then I can finally fucking graduate. Excuse my language there. It's not the first time I said the word fucking. So I'm going to try to definitely do a list before January 21st. So let's see, we're going to try to aim for maybe I don't have my cell phone with me, here it is. We're going to try to aim for maybe January 15th, or possibly earlier than that. I'm going to try to get it out as early as I can, but in order to make a top 10 best and worst movies list, you actually have to see the movies. It wouldn't make sense for me to do such a thing and not actually see the movie. So yeah, by January 15th we're gonna try to give it, so that's like at least a couple of weeks in, or a week or so into the new year. I'm gonna try to get out my best and worst list, and I will try to make sure I definitely do it before the 15th. So, alright, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you checking out the videos. Thanks for the new subscribers this year, as well as last year, as well as from the beginning of time. Like I said, once again, thanks you guys for watching. Really appreciate you guys looking at my reviews, and you know, whether you like it or not, that's fucking fine with me. Thumbs it up, thumbs it down, leave a comment, don't leave a comment, it's all up to you, it's all your opinion, and I respect that, okay? So thank you guys for watching, and oh, remember, the Force is with you. Why does that have something to do with Kingdom Hearts? I have no idea. Alright, catch you guys later, peace.